Bandits take over farm in Kastina, force villagers to supply fertilizers. They further said every household in Bastari Alaji area had to pay 500 naira to bandits from the last farming season. Some farmers in Kastina State have decried the negative impact of banditry on farming activities in the state. According to them, bandits have stopped them from going to their farm to cultivate food. The farmers, in an interview with Daily Trust, stated that bandits stormed their farm to either adopt them, kill them, or tax them before they could even cultivate on their farm. They further said every household in Bastari Alaji area had to pay 500 naira to the bandits from the last farming season. Thereafter, the bandits demanded that the village supply them with fertilizers. The villagers had to tax themselves to purchase the fertilizers. A 65-year-old farmer, Saudu Nuhu Bastari, said he stopped tilling 3 of his farms of 20 acres each for over 2 years due to insecurity, lamenting that the heightened banditry is driving both big and subsistence farmers out of farming. Once you are on the farm, these people would come and adopt, kill or harass you. I abandoned my family that are deep inside the bush. I'll now walk on the one close to town. That is only 2 acres. The constant threat stopped me from going to farm, he said. The chairman of Basari Local Government Association, Sani Muslim Bastari, lamented that he has been forced to stop cultivating his big farm in the bush in the last 2 years due to the worsening insecurity situation in Basari. I was harvesting almost 300 bags, but now I harvest only 50 bags or less in the small farm that's closer to town. Bandits have taken over many forests and cleared them for farming. Some of them can harvest 3,000 bags of grain. Some villagers confided in us that these bandits have hijacked their farm without paying a kobo to them. The activities are taking a toll on our well-being. They have led to a shortage of food and skyrocketing price and lack of many jobs for the young youth, as the large-scale farmers that employ hundreds of them have since abandoned their farm. President Buhari had, during the onset of the rainy season, assured us that we would go back to our farm this season. Alas, that has remained a marriage. I can categorically tell you that now, more than 70% of farmers in Bastari local government have stopped farming. Wow, he lamented. Another farmer in Nahuta village, Muhammadu Awuwa, said from the last farming season, farmers in his village were asked to pay tax to bandits to access their farm, but that didn't protect them from attack by bandits. They seized our cattle or motorbike. This season, they asked our neighboring village, Kasari, to contribute money to buy fertilizer for them, which they did. Last season, every household in Ohuta had to pay 1,000 naira, and we contributed more than 2 million naira as tax for bandits, which we delivered to them before they allowed us to farm. But this season, we are lucky because they didn't ask for tax from us, maybe because soldiers have been deployed to our communities. But villages surrounding us are still battling with this insecurity issue. 50-year-old Dairu Usman Wada from Kaurawa community confirmed that bandits confiscated his 2 acres farm and planted on it. They made ridges and planted crops. Their motive is to kidnap me if I went there, so I had to leave the farm for them. I have now relocated to Bastari town and got a small farm close to the town, he said. We are still living in fear in our home country. This insecurity is just skyrocketing every day. It keeps increasing on a daily basis. Nigerians have reacted to this. Until now, I never knew these bandits have a bachelor degree in linguistics. Look at the way they were speaking so many languages to the northerners, and these northerners understand these various languages well. Wow. Hypocrisy is killing the North slowly. It will be very late when they will realize. It is very certain the North has nothing else to offer than terrorism. but this is really not unfair to farmers because the production has reduced. Like, why would they pay taxes to bandits? Like, what are the governments doing? What are the governments doing? Meanwhile, this criminal is okay. This person also dropped a comment say when our headmaster is over there begging for debt relief while landing never stop, are our creditors not mocking us? Noted. Bandits help in agricultural development. Because I really don't understand. So bandits are the one now, cultivating the food, and we have to pay taxes to them, and they sell to us. Because this story, I really do not understand. This language is spreading across North by innocent Boko Haram. All the abokis left the group. After all, Mr. President is in New York lying to the people about his government handled insecurity in his country. Somebody should hint Buhari about him. Let him tell the United Nations. Honestly, I really don't see involvement of UN in this. This is something that can be tackled, that can be dealt with ruthlessly if this administration really wants to deal with it. I hope they understand this language very well. Are we sure we have a government and yet the rate of insecurity has gotten to this extent? Who are the people sponsoring the bandits? Who are the people? That is what I feel the government should find. So if you don't have security people on the farm, people cannot go out peacefully to cultivate on their farmland. People cannot go out in their own community. They are living in fear of their life. It is really unfair, and this is so shameful. This person said, I am disappointed in this government. Like most people are really disappointed. Which rain? Rain has dried up in Kastina. Mama. They created it. They should complete and comply to the demand. If it's a national organization, who cares? Well, we really care. We are one Nigeria, and the North is also part of us. This person made a comment and said, Northerners, keep pretending and deceiving yourself. This one said, this is rubbish, Northerners. This is rubbish you are supporting. Like, why pay money to the banditry? But why pay tax to the banditry? But if they don't pay tax, they won't be able to, cultivate. But now banditry accident to bring fertilizer. What are the authorities doing about it? This person said, I don't have much to say, but honestly, we are not fine in Nigeria. We are dying. We are not fine. The rate of insecurity is so high, and something needs to be done urgently because before it escalates and it gets out of control. Because we can't keep going like this. We can't keep moving like this. We are scared. We are afraid in our own country. Please just keep your opinions. Just keep your suggestions rolling in, and don't not forget to subscribe, like, and also share. Thank you.